this gum you can seal your books, you can seal any paperwork you have. Okay, you can seal your soap cartons. Hello everybody, it's me Zesta Hevaso once again. So I learned something from a man called Chibundum Emerua, something like that. I'm not sure I got the pronunciation well. I'll write the name on the screen. He talked about how to make a glue, a cost-effective glue, using just simple starch, water, and your caustic soda. Okay? So, and from his analysis, he said if you are to use normal sellotape to seal your soap boxes and all that, you will spend more than 10,000 naira sealing just 1,000 boxes of soap. But if you use this glue, you will end up spending less than 1,000 naira. So you can see the difference is clear. Isn't also the difference is clear? So I want to make it. I'm in my workshop. Please pardon my looks as usual. Pardon my looks. I'm in my workshop. I'm in my house, and I'm not ready to start doing guy for anybody. Okay, so I'm going to make a very small batch to test it because I have soap boxes too. You can see these are my soap boxes. These are my soap boxes. I have much. There are more than 1,000. I have much. So I noticed that anytime I package them like this and I put my soap in, the base, this bottom part always opens up. You can see the way this one is. It always opens up and the soap kind of like falls out because of the weight of the soap. So I do use sellotape at times to try to hold this part together, but with time, maybe when it stays in the shop for some time, this part begins this because of the gum on top of the sellotape. It gathers dust and it looks dusty and dirty. I don't like it. So I want to try this. I will try a small batch first. If I know it will work, but still, me, I always advocate if you're doing something new, try a small batch first. So I'll try a small batch first, then seal this, keep it, and then see what will happen. Before next, I'll do a larger batch that I'll use for my soap cartons and for my soap packaging and all that. So let's go into the video. And guys, I just want to say I love you all. To my old subscribers, to my new subscribers, if you're just passing by, I love you all. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Thank you for making others buying things from us. Some of you do call just to greet me. Oh, if you know how much I love you guys. I love my Telegram family. I love you all so much. Thank you so very much. So let's go into the video, right? See ya. We'll start. It's quite simple. For this experiment, I'll just need an empty jar. This is where I intend to make my glue. Okay, so this is my starch. Okay, so I'll be using just a small amount of starch. I'll be using about 8 grams. I'll be using about 8 grams, okay, of my raw starch. Please, when you're making this, use our normal local starch. Don't go and be buying custard or be buying synthetic starch. No. So I need just about 8 grams. So this is 8 grams of starch. Okay, so to this I'll be adding 150 mils of water. This is 100 mils of water. You can see it. This 100 mils of water. I'll pour in and then stir. So now I'll be adding about 50 ml of water. This is about 50 more ml of water. Now that my starch have dissolved completely in the water, I'll be adding caustic soda. This is my caustic soda. This is about 1 gram of caustic soda. I'll pour it in and then mix. I'll keep on mixing until it congeals. I hope you are seeing. You can see it's thicker, right? From my end here, there is no significant heat giving up, but it has thickened. Remember, when you put your caustic to your water, it gets hot, is it not so? But this one is not even hot, but see, it's congealing. And the color looks beautiful. It's not hot at all. You can see. Let me pour some here so that you see it properly. If the thickness is too thick for you, you can add up to 100 ml of water to you can still add up to 100 ml of water to this. Okay? If the thickness is not enough for you. So please hold on, I'll give you a recipe for a larger batch in case you want to make a larger batch. So please just hold on, let me finish stirring this. Okay, I'll say it out to you. Okay, because it's just for a small batch, and as you can see, it has worked. So I'll give you a recipe for a larger batch. Beautiful. So this is how it looks. With this gum, you can seal your books. You can seal any paperwork you have. Okay. You can seal your soap cartons. You can even afford to make this. You know, like this one now, you see the way they've made it for me. They've already sealed it here by themselves. And this was the kind of glue they used. But then I didn't know how to make it. You can afford to just tell them to print it for you open, flat. If I pull this out now, it will be open flat. You can afford to make them print them for you open flat. They come and seal everything up by yourself. Because by the time they seal this for you, they will charge you for the gum, they will charge you for workmanship. You can come and do your thing gingerly at home. Okay, then also. So this is our gum. It looks very gelatinous. Okay, so I'm going to experiment. Okay, I'll just put a little bit here. Okay, I'll leave it for some time, then see what will happen. I'll keep this aside. I'll go for the next one. Obviously, if you want it thicker than this, you use more starch and less water. Okay, you use more starch and less water, you get it thicker than this. So meanwhile, this one that's remaining, I'm going to cover this up and keep. This one will do so many, can seal so many for me. You can see just a little goes a long way. Trust us Nigerians, I'm putting trust us Nigerians, I'm putting in a Nutella bottle. So if you're making a large batch, use up to 200 grams of your starch, up to 6 liters of your water, and up to 10 grams of your caustic soda. That will be for a large batch, okay? But for this small batch, this recipe I gave you like this is okay. Guys, I'm back, and guess what? It worked. Already for some of us that went through boarding school, I remember those days in boarding school, if you want to make, see the way this one is stuck. See, it's not moving. It's stuck to the table, but it's off now. See where the glue held on to it. So it worked. For those of us that went to boarding school in those days, if you want to paste something on the wall, you make pap and then use it. That was what we used then. So I know definitely this will work, and it has worked. It sealed them up. So this is something for you guys to try. Please do. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. Love y'all.